Chapter 3012 begins as Duncan and Liberty leave the cinema, where he had spent the entire movie doting on her by feeding her snacks. By the end of the film, she finds herself well fed and suggests that they take a walk to help her digest all the food. He agrees and proposes that they walk back to the hotel as a way to enjoy the night air and the quiet streets of Jensburg. As they step out onto the street, they notice that the night has grown darker and quieter, with the lively energy of the evening now giving way to a calm stillness. The city streets, once bustling with activity, are now tranquil, providing the perfect setting for their leisurely stroll. She pushes his wheelchair as they walk, the bodyguards trailing discreetly behind, giving the couple the space they need while ensuring their safety. Their peaceful walk is soon interrupted by the first gentle flurries of snow. The snowfall adds a magical touch to the night, but Liberty, mindful of the cold weather and the potential danger of slippery roads, suggests that they return to the hotel by car. Duncan, always in tune with Liberty's concerns, agrees without hesitation, and they soon find themselves nestled in the warmth of the car, heading back to the hotel. Upon returning, they find that Sony has already fallen asleep. Jim, the bodyguard who had been watching over him, leaves the room to give the couple some privacy. Duncan, showing his paternal instincts, immediately checks on Sony. He adjusts the boy's quilt, noting that the heating in the room should be moderated to ensure Sony doesn't overheat in his sleep. His careful attention to Sony's comfort reflects his deep affection for the child, treating him as if he were his own son. Liberty observes Duncan's actions with a heart full of tenderness. She is moved by how naturally and lovingly he cares for Sony, appreciating the way he seamlessly stepped into a fatherly role. Duncan's scar, a reminder of his past accident, no longer frightens Sony. Instead, the boy has grown attached to him, often asking about the scar and showing concern for his well being. This growing bond between him and Sony only deepens Liberty's feelings for him. As Duncan finishes adjusting his quilt, he notices Liberty quietly watching him. He turns to her with a smile, curious about the look in her eyes. Liberty, overwhelmed by her emotions, approaches Duncan from behind and wraps her arms around his neck. In a rare moment of vulnerability and openness, she confesses her deepening love for him. Duncan, deeply touched by her words, responds with warmth and affection, feeling honored by her love. He reflects on the journey of their relationship, recognizing how much he has invested in their bond and how grateful he is that Liberty has finally accepted his love. He pulls her closer, their eyes locked in a tender gaze. The intimacy of the moment is palpable, and they share a passionate, lingering kiss. The kiss is a culmination of the evening's quiet, shared moments, a physical manifestation of the love that has been growing between them. However, Duncan, ever respectful for her boundaries, gently pulls away first, fearing that he might lose control if they continue.